Hi, this is Jen with ION. Small group instruction is a powerful tool for providing the support struggling students need. When I was in the classroom, I used to spend hours combing through student data to determine which students were most in need of small group instruction for a particular skill or topic. In this video, I will show you how you can use a data wall to quickly identify students who needs more support in a particular topic or skill. Looking at this data wall, I can see that quite a few of my students are in the red for reading. And since I know that decoding is a critical foundational skill that supports reading comprehension across the board, I've decided to target students for small group instruction who need the most support in decoding. Each of the column headers is sortable by clicking on the column header. And so from clicking on that column header and sorting so that the red are on top, I can see that I have far too many students in the red in decoding to meet with in one small group. So I need to define my parameters a little more carefully here. I've decided to identify the students who have less than a 15th percentile on decoding for this group. In order to find those students, I can use the filter field that is in any of my data wall columns, and I can use greater than, less than, equal to, alphabet and numbers to identify students. I've entered less than 15 in my decoding column here. Now the only students that I can see on this wall have a less than 15th percentile in decoding. Since this is really still too many students for me to meet with all at once, I'm going to add another parameter here. I'm going to narrow my search according to the student's composite score as well, and identify the students who are struggling the most in overall reading and see if improving their decoding alone will increase their reading skills. Now, I still have quite a few students here, but I'm noticing, looking at my special education status column, that quite a few of these students also have an IEP. Since they're already getting support from another part of the building, I've decided to only focus on students who do not have an IEP and meet my criteria. To find those students, I'm going to sort the special ed status column by clicking on it. Now my students who have an IEP are on top, and down here I have identified students who do not have an IEP and score within the 15th percentile on both their reading composite and their decoding composite. I'm going to now create a wall group using these students. I'm going to select these students, and then I'm going to use this green and white plus sign, and I'm going to create a wall group for these students. Creating a wall group, I will identify this wall group as decoding group because this is my group that needs to work on decoding. And now I will click OK, and I can come back and find this wall group later under my Data and Wall Groups tab. Now I can open this decoding group and work with these students and add to their data wall based on what they need.